Hello friends, it's been a while, but I'm back to explore the food and streets of Malaga.
In this video you will see where to enjoy the best seafood in Malaga, why climb Faro Castle, where to try Empadas, and how to make your weekend in Malaga unforgettable. So hit that subscribe button, join our tribe of explorers.
Let's go!
2 hours 45 minutes plus €7.50. That's all it takes to get from Seville to Malaga. As we stepped off the bus, the air seemed to hum with a different energy. The streets buzzed with life, colorful murals, adorned walls, and the scent of freshly brewed coffee mingled with the salty sea breezes. Our cozy hideaway already awaited us. Find it in description of the video.
We finally got to our room, and the best part of this room is the window.
Alright, let's spice it up. After our trip we felt a bit hungry and a tad travel worn, but we were on a mission. Find something close, something delicious, and there it is, El Balneario. Their menu is a love letter to a sea, and their patio, it's where the time slows. Believe me, every single bite tastes better when you overlooking the Mediterranean Sea during the sunset.
Okay, I'm excited to try the first dish. It's gonna be a grilled sardines. One of the most famous dishes around the Spain. First bite, let's go. You get what you kind of expect. The sardines by themselves are extremely salty, plus the crust from the grill, a little bit of smokiness. And if you do this, oh yeah, you gotta sprinkle some lemon on top. And now we call it a balance. They've been cold over there. So fresh. Little delightful things. Love sardines. Yums. The second dish we got over here, it's a sea bass, bilbaína style. It's cooked to perfection, I can bet. I can see it from the skin. I'm gonna slice through it. They just gotta sharpen their knives a little bit. Cover it with a potato. Oh, it's steaming over here. It's so hot and fresh. Probably this fish was caught like today in the morning, and it's on my table right now. If you ever tried sea bass and you liked it, probably you gotta multiply it by 2, and that's how I like this one. So flaky. It was grilled with the garlic, so it soaked all the flavors of the herbs and garlic. Super good, guys. Thumbs up. If you want to test the restaurants on how they do and how they deal with the fish, you gotta try something raw. The thing about this tartar, the fish is outstanding, but this tartar is not elegant. You have big chunks of fish, very rough sauce. They kind of screwed it up a little bit with the sauces. 10 out of 10 for the fish, 5 out of 10 for the dish.
Even though the tartar didn't quite hit the high notes, we were well fed and deserved a good rest. Double tap if your mornings kick off with a steaming cup of coffee. And let's lace up our shoes and hit the streets of Malaga. Its roots trace back to 700 BC, making it one of the oldest cities in the Western world. This is a city that hums to the rhythm of its own soul, and to truly understand the vibe, you have to listen to a street music. We listened to music, but our growling stomachs demanded attention. It was breakfast time, and we needed sustenance. Just around the corner, we stumbled upon Paz Wanda. The aroma of Spanish and Mediterranean flavors beckoned us.
It's our new day and I'm excited to try this dish called gambas al pil pil. Basically, it's a prawns cooked with chili, olive oil and garlic. Smells extremely good. Gotta cover the shrimp in this extremely good oily sauce. And here we go. The prawn cooked to perfection. The texture of the prawn melts in your mouth. Wow. And sauce gives to the prawn extremely bold flavors such as garlic, parsley. It all wraps around the prawn and explodes in your mouth. The dish is simple but incredibly flavorful. You gotta do this. You gotta mop the plate with a piece of bread because the sauce is incredible. Umami, guys.
Gambas al pil pil vanished into our hungry bellies, and we embarked on our quest to explore Gibraltar Castle. Perched high above Malaga, it whispered tales of conquests and secrets. Gibraltar Castle is a must-visit historical landmark in Malaga. It was built in the 14th century. The castle served as a protective bastion for the nearby Alcazaba. Imagine standing where knights once stood, gazing out over terracotta rooftops and the blue waves of the Mediterranean Sea. The castle's elevation of 132 meters above the sea level provides mesmerizing views along with extremely nice cardio.
When you reach the very top, you understand that the journey was worth it.
After enjoying the views, we descended. We were quite hungry at that time. And then, like a mirage, we saw it. Restaurant El Pimpi. This place has a huge outdoor space. We simply couldn't miss a chance to enjoy the patio. We don't get them that much in Toronto. We started with a glass of the ice-cold gazpacho, which is a soup and a drink at the same time. It consists of ripe tomatoes, cucumbers, bell peppers, onions and garlic.
What is that? It's a fried anchovies. When I've seen it on the menu, it was kind of unexpected. Like, you'll never think about frying this stuff. Okay, it smells like anchovy. Definitely like anchovy from the can. The shell is extremely crispy. And inside you get an extreme saltiness from the anchovy. If you have a beer, you definitely should order one of those. Don't forget to sprinkle some lemon juice on top. Finger-lickingly good. All right, I got an eggplant over here. It's covered in molasses, very sweet sauce. Sweetness and eggplant together, it's gonna be interesting. Quite good. The eggplant is breaded and deep fried. It's sprinkled with a salt as well, and we have a molasses sauce on top of it. It's so soft in the crispy shell. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of eggplant, but today I might change my mind. And the last one in El Pimpi, we'll try the cod. So good. We feel the nice flavor from the grill. We feel the peppers and tomatoes on the sauce. Very nicely done fish. The cod falls apart. It's so buttery. One of the best cods I ever tried. Definitely. The fish itself is outstanding. It smells like a grill, a little bit smoky, perfectly cooked. I can hold myself. I'm gonna eat it all.
The aroma of cod vanished in the air, and the lure of the sea pulled us forward. Our way was through the park, where we witnessed how cute parrots fight with the big pigeons. It was the most fierce battle over breadcrumbs I ever seen in my life. But we all know the winners, right? As the sun dipped, we decided to enjoy the sunset with a cocktail. Funky music, colorful drinks, what else do you need to perfectly end the day? Our first day ended. The sky blazed with tangerine and lavender. Expensive yachts floated against a Mediterranean backdrop. Seagulls wheeled, waves whispered. We were part of the sunset symphony. This guy woke me up next morning, and I decided to take a closer look at the sea, which was just across the road.
It's a whole seashore and nobody swimming.
So I decided to check it out.
The water is cold, but who gives a...
Believe me, I felt so awake after that. And finally, it was breakfast time.
If you noticed by now, almost all the food that we tried so far was oily. It kind of affects us. The first restaurant that we're gonna try today is a little bit off topic. It's not necessarily a very traditional Spanish cuisine place. It has a very interesting concept. The concept is called 0 kilometer. It means that all of the ingredients that used in this place are sourced locally. It's gonna be a fresh start of the day. This sandwich looks like embodiment of freshness to me. That was a fresh start. I'm ready for adventures.
Weather that day was incredible, but it's like any other day, because Malaga holds the title of being the southernmost large city in Europe. It is extremely sunny city, with only 50 rainy days per year and a staggering 300 days of sun. Maybe that's the reason why most of the people who I see are smiling.
The next one that we'll try today is empanadas. It's one of the staple dishes for Spanish culinary culture. If you're wondering what is that, it's pretty simple. The word empanada, translate, is a something wrapped in bread. Basically, it says it all. Uno this, uno this. Gracias, señora. I have a bag of empanadas here. It gives you a sense of comfort and happiness. Oh, look at this beauty. The first bite is always the best one. Wow, the first bite of empanadas, it's like a first kiss, guys. You cannot even imagine how good it is. Creamy, with mushrooms, with the cheese inside, soft bread on the outside. Such a nice savory flavor, exceptional. Juicy. The aroma of empanadas brings me back to those days when I was coming back from school and my mom was cooking something delightful for me. And that smell in the air when you open the door of your house, you coming in and it's like strikes you with the like very warm aromas of the spices, of the meat, of the dough, warm-hearted dish. How can you do this so good, guys? So far we've been shaking our taste buds, but right now we're about to shake our sense of culture. Museum of Picasso is a very important place to visit for everybody who appreciates his art. Definitely suggest to order the tickets online because you're gonna skip that extremely long line over there. Easy.
Let me show you what I like the most. When we stepped out of the museum, we felt extremely interesting aroma in the air.
We've got so inspired by Picasso, but at the same time, we got extremely hungry. So that's how. Around the corner from the museum, we found a cute place which serves La Tarta. As you probably noticed, it looks like a simple cheesecake, but let's try it. I don't think it's that simple. Let me show you. Looks very creamy. Wow, this cheesecake is like a small cloud. So soft, so delicious. I like my cheesecake be not too sweet, and this one hits the spot. Great. La Tarta. Good job, guys. No wonder they have such a huge lineup over there. Bueno.
And there we have it, the grand finale in Malaga. We chose to conclude our adventure by the sea, my favorite place to wrap up any episode. Subscribe now and you won't miss out on future adventures. Until next time, my fellow travelers, keep chasing sunsets, savoring empanadas, and embracing the magic of every place you wander. Catch you in the next video.